Magandang tanghali, kaibigan ko. Ako si David Rogol sa Pisgah National Forest sa North Carolina, USA. Well, I just got here and I'm going to get my pack and take a nice long hike and find a place to set up camp. It's cold. All right, let's go on a nice long hike and find a place to camp. Well, that was pretty tiring, but I found a place. There's actually a nice cooking area down this little path right next to the stream. Have you ever wondered what they used to eat in Bible times? Probably not, because if you read your Bible, you pretty much have a basic idea of what they ate. They ate fish. They ate a lot of bread. Bread was probably their main food. It was as common to the ancient Israelite as rice is to Asians today. But man shall not live by bread alone. They also had vegetables and fruit, and they had milk and cheese from their flocks. They grew olives. They had olive oil to cook with and to eat. Let's see what else. Honey. They had honey. And they didn't really eat meat a whole lot from what I've read. I know that in the Old Testament there's a lot of sacrifices made for the sins of man, but it was rather a rare occasion for Israelites to have meat. And when they did, they didn't cook it the way the ancient people around most of the world cooked meat, which was on a spit over a fire. Kind of like a giant shish kebab, where they would have to turn it so that different parts of the animal would roast. That wasn't a common way of cooking among the Israelites. The most common way of cooking for them was to boil meat, and then they would create a broth. And in order to boil meat, you needed to have what? You needed to have an earthen vessel. And so today, we're going to cook using an earthen vessel, the way they cooked in Bible times. I think that's pretty cool. Hindi ako Filipino, Americano ako. Filipino ka ba? Nakakaintindi ako ng counting Tagalog, pero hindi masyado. Ngayong araw, gusto ko kumain ng beef caldereta. Masarap? Alam mo ba? Hindi ko alam. Kasi magluluto ako gamit ang Campfire. Nakakaintindi ka ba ng Ingles? Today, I'm going to cook in a very unusual way, not only on a campfire, but also in a clay pot, the way people cooked for thousands of years until modern times. This is unusual for me because not only do we not cook with wood in the States, but we also don't cook with clay pots usually. We usually cook with stainless steel pots. Now it's going to take some time for the beef caldereta to cook. And what we really need is a nice hot bed of coals, because this has to cook relatively slowly for a long period of time. It's basically beef stew, what we call beef stew in the States, but it's got some added flavors. Ito ang mga ingredients. Peanut oil, pero hindi ako marunong. Olive oil na lang. Lamang garlic cloves, isang onion, tatlo o apat tomatoes, not tomatoes, tatlong carrots, isang kilo beef. Gusto kong kumain ng maraming ng kanin kasama ng beef caldereta, pero may dalawang potatoes rin. Dalawang bay leaves ng tubig o beef broth. Isang cup pineapples. Buku milk. Ng liver spread. Ng peas. Ng brown sugar. Salt. Black pepper. It's been a busy morning, a lot of work, a lot of walking back and forth, preparing the food, cooking, cleaning. I'm pretty tired. Time for a rest. One thing I like about this place is that it's right next to a little stream. It's up in the mountains, so the water's really clean. They say not to drink it, but it looks clean. I wouldn't drink it, but you can. You might risk getting sick if you don't filter it. But it's really a nice little stream that leads into what's called the Davidson River, right down the road. This is the Davidson River that little creek feeds into. And along the left side over there is a campground. It's not free like at Pisgah National Forest, but they do have bathrooms. And here's looking the other way. There's the road I came down, and there's my campsite. All it really is a bed sheet that I got at the thrift store for $5. I waterproofed it and set it up. Should be waterproof, and all I need is something to lay down on so I can take a nap. Whether this tent would keep me dry in the rain is yet to be seen. I'm somewhat doubtful, but it does provide protection from the sun. And I guess I'll just, let's see, I guess I'll just take a rest here until the beef caldereta is done. Now, there are some other places I could stake this out, but I ran out of stakes. I could make some, but I pretty much just put this tent here so nobody else would take the spot when I got here at around 7:30 this morning. I'm just at this point waiting for the beef caldereta to be done. And I thought maybe I'll just take a rest and enjoy my meal, take some pictures, and then be on my way. Hope you enjoyed the video so far. But don't forget, we have food coming. Masarap. I just want to show you that I made some tie downs, of course, down at the corners, and then at the halfway point, and then in between the halfway, so every quarter of the way I could stake these down and make the tent a little wider. I also have these in case you want to pull it out, the tent out a little bit more. And I have some ties at the top, so I could, if I had more paracord, I could, whoops. All right, we're gonna make some rice to go with our beef caldereta. So we'll take a cup. I'm not gonna drink a whole cup of rice. I mean, I'm not going to eat a whole cup of rice. Hindi kakain ako too much kanin. Maybe about a quarter of this or less. Yeah, about a quarter of this cup. Of course, we want to rinse the rice. Do that a few times. Where's my stick? Just use my fingers, swish it around. I think I'll add a little bit of this hot water. It's more like, it's not boiling hot, but it's a little bit warm. Rinse that rice out. Oh, where's the cover? It's over there. All right, then we'll pour that out. Rinse it again. I think I'm gonna cook it in this bigger pot, so it's got about an equal amount of water to the rice. Got some kind of dirt in there. Get the rice down. Okay. I have about an equal amount of water to the rice. So we'll just stick this on the fire. Let it boil up. Let's see if this rice is ready. Kanin. Gusto ko kumain ng kanin. That looks good. Look. Looks good. I'll enjoy some sparkling water with the beef caldereta. It is The moment of truth. Let's see what it tastes like. Wow. So good. Masarap. Maraming masarap. The beef is tender. It's very flavorful, like bold. I can taste the tomato sauce. The carrots are flavorful. Must be the garlic. But the beef, wow, that came out really nice. I marinated the beef overnight in soy sauce. I don't really taste the soy sauce, but it's juicy and tender, just easily breaks apart in my mouth. It's not chewy at all. So I think we cooked it long enough. It must have been about 3 hours. So really good. The rice is at the bottom. I need to get a spoonful of the rice. I love beef caldereta, beef stew when camping. There's something about it. It's warm, it's filling, and this is really tasty. Hot. So good. That was really good. Well, maraming salamat for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and I'd love to read your comments. Please make some comments. You know, I'm kind of a newbie on Facebook, on YouTube. So I'd like to try and develop a little community here. If you have anything to say, please be nice and respectful, and I'll do the same. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay, God bless you.